excited about this one, right? 20 years ago, I was at a friend's house and he showed me a game that I never thought I would be playing or streaming 20 years later. And the game is, of course, Guild Wars. It's the first Guild Wars. It was Guild Wars Prophecies, as we call it nowadays. And as you can see, I'm already logged in. Those who might be unfamiliar with Guild Wars 1, as we will call it for now, this is the character creator screen. And we are going to create a new character in Guild Wars Reforged, the new update for the older version of Guild Wars, or Guild Wars 1, right? So Guild Wars Reforged, a ton of new quality of life features, better audio, better graphics, but also a quest log, for example. Well, we already had a quest log, but a quest tracker on the left side of your screen. So it got a bunch of new features. But the most, at least the best thing, I think is, there are a lot of new players. People are hyped about the game. People are happy to play Guild Wars 1. They see their chance and they want to jump into Guild Wars 1 and enjoy the game that I enjoyed for at least 10 years. And then Guild Wars 2 came and then I started enjoying that. But this game is, I don't know, it just has a special place. And for me, the graphics aren't outdated. The game is still so relevant as it was 20 years ago. So I'm really happy to play this game for once. Just a quick rundown of my characters. This was my main, Kyosika Soul Reaper. I completed all achievements on this guy. I saw some people getting all the Hall of Monument stuff, so you could unlock skills in Guild Wars 2 as well. Yeah, I can't do that. I got them all already. So there you go. I got my Paragon. This was later in the game one of my favorite professions. A warrior, my assassin, my elementalist, another ranger. And what we are going to do, we are going to create a new character. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm really enjoying this. So we're going for a role-playing character because PvP, that's not something we're going to jump into right now. There we go. And from here, we can choose the campaign that we're starting with, right? So we got Prophecies. That is the original game, the first game that ever came out. We got Factions, and we got Nightfall. And Nightfall was the last expansion before Eye of the North, which was kind of a bridge between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. I want to do Prophecies. I wanted to do it really bad because you start in a special area, without spoiling too much. And we're going to start there. If you guys want to see Factions Nightfall, just let me know, because I will do a stream for that one as well if you want. I just buy character slots. I give ArenaNet all my money. I don't care, because we're going to play it. What I hadn't figured out yet is the profession that I wanted to play. So we got a warrior, we got a ranger, we got monk, necromancer, mesmer, and elementalist. Right? So I already got 2 rangers. So, not gonna do that. I like warriors, but I prefer the casters. So I'm going to either go for monk, necromancer, mesmer, or elementalist. If you're fast in the chat, just put something in. The thing is, I'm considering one of these 3, as usual. Necromancer, mesmer, elementalist. I don't know. Necromancer got the minions, which is really cool. And you can make your character look like Eve. They all have special looks as well. So your Necromancer always looks different than your Mesmer. So these are the Necromancer styles, for example. So you can make your character look like this. You have your hairstyles over here. Of course, the hairstyles, they might have been a bit dated. But as you can see. And then when we go to a Mesmer, you got a similar thing. But as you can see, their faces, they all look different, right? So we can have a look at the female version as well. So here you have your faces. I'm not quite sure. I already think I have a Mesmer in What's it called? Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Maybe I'll already have a mesmer. Is this the... No, I think this is factions, honestly. So, let's see. I'm considering one of these three. So, what I'm thinking... Necromancer. Let's just look at the Elementalist for a second. So, this is your Elementalist male. These are your looks for the female. Honestly, I really feel like playing a Mesmer. I don't know what it is, but I really feel like playing a Mesmer. They are pretty cool. They are completely different than they are in the second Guild Wars. This one is completely about interrupting skills, hexing people. So we're going to go with that. I honestly prefer the female look a bit more here. So let's have a look. Now we can make this Mesmer look alright-ish, because there are plenty of pixels to be seen. She's quite pale, isn't she? Let's make it like this. So that's already good. All right. Okay. I think we should go with this. And then let's choose the color of the Mesmer, purple. All right, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see what the other styles have. Is it curly? Honestly, it might sound stupid, but I really care about how the character looks, because I get annoyed when but it's not entirely my thing. So let's just go to their faces one more time. They all look kind of blocky to me. All right, yeah, we're going to go with this, I think. Maybe a little darker. Nah, let's keep it like this. All right. So here we can choose some colors of our gear. This is our default gear. Could make it all green. Could mix it up. I like green. Let's go with green. I could ask the stream, but... So I'm gonna call myself... let's see if that's already taken. No, it's too short. You need 2 words. I'm going with Kyosika Reforged. So let's give that a shot, guys. Let's go. Guild Wars Prophecies. Here we are. Oh, and I remember this screen, man. This took ages to load back in the day. Ages to load. So, pump it in the chat if you have been playing Guild Wars Reforged yet, or planning to play it. I'm gonna be quiet for this one. This is really good.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
So, oh, yeah, we're almost there. There you have it. So, okay, here we are. Ascalon City. So what I'm first going to do... Wait. I'm going to move to the Americas. So, as you already noticed, the Char and the human aren't exactly friends here, right? Oh, Jesus. I hopped to the other side of the town, of the city. So the Char and the humans aren't exactly friends. So now in Guild Wars 2, you can play together with a Char and a human. Here they are arch enemies, and the humans are under threat by the Char. So and the Char are beyond a wall. So it's like if you've watched Game of Thrones, basically the Char are the White Walkers here. They're behind the wall. And yeah, we need to keep them out. And the reason I moved to the Americas is also really interesting. Because in Guild Wars 1, you could switch between different regions. So as you can see at the top left, I can go to an American server or I can go to an Asian server. You have a little bit more ping. It's barely noticeable, honestly. Especially if you're from Europe like me. But what you usually did, you moved to an American server, there were always people. In the Europe servers are also a lot of people as well, but I can't remember, there were 4 servers for this first entry. And look at the people playing. So as you can see, these are all people playing the game right now. And there we have it. Alright, and we're going to do some quests, and these are the first quests, and we will get some skills. Tell you what, travel to the southwest gates. And we have to talk to Sebedo the Mesmer. And pay close attention, because you will see a couple of names here that you might see in the second game as well. Look. So these are all people in the game. I'm still in a guild as well. Too bad most people haven't logged in for 10 years, so yeah. That's a shame. Let's go in. And what it's also really funny. If I look at my skills, I still have my hotbars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in Guild Wars 2 I have hotkeyed them. So Q is my number 7 skill, for example. But back when I was 13 or something, I just clicked my skills, and I'm not quite sure if I should keep it intact or need to change it. So we got our first quest, and now we are going to engage in our first combat. And this is a typical new player quest. We have to just get rid of a couple monsters, and you can already see them over there. They are scales. We have a quest log here on the top left, and as you can see in the rewards, I get 500 experience, and I also get empathy and Ether Feast. And these are skills you can pick and put in your bar. But we have to kill these skills without skills. So what we're going to do, it's really simple, is we just click this river tad. And I got a wand right now. And with this wand... Oh, I already killed one. Oh, I just needed to kill one. Alright. You can just double click and it will start casting firing bolts and all that good stuff. Just let me know what you think in the chat, if you what you think about Guild Wars Reforged. Just really looking forward to it. So here is the main difference between a Mesmer in Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 2, your Mesmer is damage. It's damage over time. And the Mesmer in Guild Wars 1 is really about outsmarting your opponent. So skills in Guild Wars 1 take longer to cast, right? So what a Mesmer can do, they can interrupt them and punish them for it with damage, so they can interrupt your skills. And one of the skills, well, let me take this quest real quick. We have to follow the road southwest from town to Ashford and talk to Devona. And Devona you might recognize, it's the character that is featured on the Guild Wars Reforged logo, so to say. It's the girl with the hammer. And but back to the Mesmer, it's about outsmarting. And one of those things is, I already got a skill to do so. It's empathy. So what empathy does, you curse a enemy for 5 seconds, and whenever that enemy attacks, it takes 10 damage and it deals 1 less damage. So the skills are already a little bit more complicated. So let's see how empathy works in action, right? So I'm gonna double click this fella and I'm gonna hex it with empathy. And now I'm not gonna do anything. I was a bit quick there, but it attacked me once and it took 10 damage and it died. So we're going to do that again. So I'm gonna cast empathy. And as you can see, these are level 0 enemies, by the way, so they die really quick. I'm gonna do that again for this guy. So that's what empathy does. Cool. I'm just gonna ramble about, by the way, so just let me know if you want to know something. And also I have my second skill over here, which is Ether Feast. Meanwhile, we will just enjoy the view a little bit and make our way to Ashford. Oh, there's also red iris flower. We need to pick that one up, because that can be useful for a quest later, I still remember. Gonna empathy this guy as well. This one's level 1, so this one will take a couple more hits, as you can see. See, but my empathy only lasts for 5 seconds, which we can boost later on. There you go, empathy once again. So the best thing you could do right now, if you want to get rid of him quick, is to cast empathy and also just auto attack. Just trading blows here. Good. So, as you can see, I already also lost some health. And we also have the skill Ether Feast. What Ether Feast does, every enemy, player, whatever, they have energy. Well, apart from warriors, and they have adrenaline, whatever. But a Mesmer has energy, and as you can see, I have 30 energy right now. That's the blue bar. And I have 100 health, and this is my experience bar. So it might look different because I customized this back in the day. And all my skills cost energy, and it regenerates pretty quick. But what it does is, I extract 3 energy, and I heal 20 points of health for each energy loss. So if I can rip 3 energy from an enemy, I get 60 health back. So that's good. And look at that. Here we have a merchant. We can buy a flute as well, which gives me 1 extra energy. As you can see, I equipped that right now. So I have, instead of 30 energy, I have 31. So I think that's pretty cool. Hold on a second. Hold on. Alright, cool. So here are a couple of worms. I just want to demonstrate the combat a little bit, and so I want to. Oh, they're also level 0. So there it interrupts because the enemy was out of range or it moved away. I think these ones don't attack. I just can't quite remember. Ooh, there are some enemies. So we have some bandits over here. I'm still level 1. And Guild Wars 1 combat can be quite punishing, so you gotta watch out a little bit. Okay, we're in for treats. So this is already going to be quite challenging. Oh, Jesus, there's a wolf as well. Oh, I'm not gonna die. There's... Okay, I'm just gonna rip some energy there. There is also an achievement for not dying when reaching max level. So when I We need to go over there. When I get to level 20, which is the maximum level in this game, and you don't die, you get an achievement for it, or a title, and you can pick it from here. You also have some account-wide bonuses. These ones, for example, I have Renowned Hero, which is a PvP track, and you can do this awesome command. Look at that. I did a lot of PvP back in my days. Now I can summon a tiger. Pretty flex, right? It has no use, just aesthetic and to show off your PvP skills, really. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, the graphics do look great. I like that too. Oh, more than sour. Thank you. Yeah, it looks pretty good, right? So we're going to talk to Devona and see what's up there. So she's really happy that we came. So once we complete this quest, we get a tall shield, which gives us extra armor. And we have to talk to Mirak the Scribe instead of babbling to random strangers. So we need to go to Ashford Abbey, and that's... yeah, that's there. Okay, I thought so. Whew. And I believe... Look at that. I was about to say, there are some quests here as well. So now you can take on multiple quests. And the thing is, as I'm walking through this area, you won't see any other players, right? And the reason for that is because Guild Wars 1 is completely instanced. And what does that mean? Is when you leave a town, you're on your own. You can take people with you, so you can form a party of 5 or 10 or 20 people. Well, depending on where you are. Normally it's, I think it's 2 in this area, and later on it becomes 5 or 6, and then at the end game it becomes 20. I'm not quite sure if I should already be doing this quest, but we're going for it, right? It becomes 20. It becomes 8, and then there are some special instances where it becomes 10 or 15. I'm not quite sure. These are infections, but we'll skip that for now. All right. So I don't want to move to the next area yet. I don't think we need to. Okay, these are level 1. We should be able to do that. And right now the combat is really simple, and I really like that because you just can trade blows, cast a skill, get really used to your first 2 skills. You'll be using these skills a lot, especially at the start, but later on it will help you a lot because you know all your skills really. Ooh, and this is also really interesting. We got a purple dye. And a purple dye allows us to dye our armor, color our armor. Yeah, it's really good. Is the game better than Guild Wars 2? Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, it's nostalgia, but Guild Wars 1 is just the best game I've ever played. It might be really stupid to say, but Guild Wars 1 is just that special place. It's I played it first at a sleepover at a friend, and later on I went to high school and we were playing it with the classmates, and after we finished playing we went to hang out, and I actually made some friends in real life because of the original Guild Wars, because they either lived close and played this game as well. So it's yeah, it's a really special place. That's nostalgia. But what I really, really, really like about Guild Wars 1 was the strategy that came with the game. And it looks really plain and simple right now. And we're just walking around, doing a quest here and there, collecting an egg. It's not that big deal. But when you do PvP, and PvP is way, way bigger than it is in Guild Wars 2. Let's see. Need to go here. Yeah, okay. There's Duke Gavin. You had I think you had 6 different sorts of PvP. You had 8 versus 8. You had Hall of Heroes, which was some sort of tournament, so to say. Do you need to talk to you? Oh, this is an up. Wait. Okay. All right. We need to hunt for an egg, so let's just go here. there was a lot of strategy involved with PvP, right? So there were a lot of versions of PvP as well. Yeah, there we go. Don't want to see that. So that was really good. And endgame content, you need to be really coordinated. It's like a lot of endgame content in Guild Wars 1. Back in the day, you had to use Ventrilo, which basically was the Discord back in 2010. So that was really good. So yeah, short answer, I like Guild Wars 1 more. Oh, you're downloading it right now. Sweet. Did you buy it through Steam? Or did you buy it, or did you already buy it beforehand? Also good to know if you just hopped in, and I talked about it at the start. This is not a fresh account. This is the account that I have for 20 years or so. So let's see. Once I type /h, and I don't think you guys can see it because the chat is hovering it. You're gonna be a little bit scared, but don't worry about it. I finished all my education, and I have friends, I have a girlfriend, so don't worry about it. But what it says is you've played this character for 17 minutes. All right, that's not a that's not a surprise. Across all characters, you have played for 6,982 hours and 49 minutes over the past 239 months. So let me just calculate that real quick. 3 divided by 12. Oh man, that's 19.9 years. My account is almost 20 years old. Oh god. Jesus, I'm fucking old. Oh no. Yeah, no, so this account is 20 years old. Yeah, and I've been playing for since 2005 almost then. 2006 then. It should be. Ooh. Alright, so we're gonna kill this guy and then I'll explain a little bit further. We also have to protect this fella over here. I wasn't really keeping track of him, but I'm killing everything anyway. So let me just... So yeah, I think I started in 2006, and the fun thing is, when I first made this account, how I gotta say this? I wasn't that... hold on a second. I wasn't that amazed by Guild Wars at first. We were all playing RuneScape back in the day, right? And me and my friends were playing RuneScape, and there was just one or two friends who were playing Guild Wars. And I booted it up, and I was so amazed when I first saw it at a friend's house. But then when I started it up myself, I don't know. I was like, I like this game, but I want to go back to RuneScape. But then you had to pay for membership and all to really progress. And then I was like, I remember, I think it was a Saturday or something. I was like, hey, I'm just gonna, like 1 or 2 months later, I'm just gonna play that Guild Wars game again. I really liked it. And that's the start of everything, really. I always thought if I just get one game that I really enjoy every time, I never have to buy another game again. So that was my philosophy, and I scrambled my own game PC together as well by working at the supermarket. And yeah, it was just the journey itself was really fun, you know, just playing with friends and all that stuff. So it was really good. It was really good. Steam, I want my games in one place. Yes, will it be on sale? I think it's already quite cheap right now. I think you can get. Don't get me wrong on this. Just I think I have a link in my video description here, right? And it says play Guild Wars 2 for free. Does it? Hold on, let me just check that for you. Oh no, it really redirects you to Guild Wars 2. So, I think, but don't get me wrong, I think you can get all games for like 15 euros. So that's this game, the version I'm playing, and then you have Factions, which is the second expansion, and then you have Nightfall, which is the third expansion, and then you also have Eye of the North, but that is not included in that bundle that they are promoting. And I think if you buy it through Steam, you buy all three of them. I really have to check that for you, so don't pinpoint me on that. But let me know if you can't find it, then we'll look at it together. You were 7 when it was 2006. Yeah, I was 2006. Oh god, I was 12, 11 or 12 or something. Something like that. So, just let's take it a step back, right? So, what happened there, I leveled up while I was in that cave, right? So, I got this quest and I got 2 Devourer eggs. So, where are they? Here they are. They are a quest item as well, which we will need. Let me see. So, I can also, like, I got a flute right now. I can also wield a shield and I have more armor, but I don't need it. I'd rather have some energy extra, but I don't really spend that much energy anyway, so... Let me just follow a quest. Oh yeah, there you go. So, we just took on a quest by Devona. Can we take the other way around? Let me just... Yeah, we can take the other way around. A different scenery. We just took a quest by Devona, and Devona said, hey, you gotta help out those guys with the worm problem. Well, we just did. We helped that guy out, which was basically an escort quest. And now we're just gonna tell Devona that we have solved the entire worm problem there. And then we will head into Ashford Abbey, which is... wait, can I draw? You can draw on the map, but... Oh yeah, I can draw there, but... which is the next part of our journey, really. So yeah, like I said, I was 12 or 13 back in the day, so it was really fun, and I put an ungodful amount of hours, almost 7,000 hours in a game. That's insane. But I gotta be fair. I think you could AFK as well, right? So you could be away from the keyboard for a bit and just have lunch and leave the game open, which I sometimes did, because like I said, everything is instant. And if you were doing a quest and you left or logged out, then you had to start over again, right? So so you left the computer open and went for lunch anyway. So, and I remember leaving it open for a couple 2 hours or something when I forgot to log out. So it's not entirely played hours, but it's I think 99% of it is played. So yeah, I put an ungodful amount of hours in there. But on the other hand, it helped me kickstart YouTube a little bit, because of my if you put 7,000 hours into a game, you ought to know something about it. I don't know everything, but I knew a lot. So yeah, that was really really good. So we're now going to face the Worm Queen. And first, before we do that, like I said, we leveled up while we were in the Worm Cave. And now I have attribute points. And what I can do, I can boost my skills. So I can, as you can see, empathy lasts for 5 seconds now. If I put in like 2 points in domination magic, it lasts for 6 seconds. And my foes take 16 damage when they attack. So that's really good. And you also have inspirational magic, which is usually healing. Oh, hold on. I think we need to help that guy, else it goes wrong. Okay, there you go. We also have inspiration. And next to that we have, what's it called? Hold on, it's illusion, yeah? So we have domination, that's basically what I'm using now, with empathy. Then we have inspiration, which is healing. What I'm doing right now. And then you have illusion. And illusion is really interrupting foes and benefiting from it. And then the other thing you have is fast casting, right? Once you level up a little more, your character will be able to choose a secondary profession. So I chose a Besmer now. But I can also choose an elementalist or a warrior or a monk, whatever you want. as a secondary profession. Well, what does that mean? I can take skills from the elementalist. I basically become a half elementalist. That's what it is, for example, or a half necromancer. And I can take some skills from the necromancer and incorporate them in my build. But what they don't have is a primary attribute, I think, what it was called. I don't know, is it somewhere here? No. Let's just call it primary attribute for now. I lost the name, but fast casting is the primary attribute. And what that does is, it's actually in the name. So as you can see, empathy is a 2-second cast time right now. And once I bump up my fast casting all the way, I can basically cast the same skill in 1.5 seconds, right? And if I do that, combine that with Necromancer, for example, I can summon minions really quick. So when an enemy dies, I can mash my my summon bone minion, for example. And then I can summon bone minions real quick, and I can summon a lot of minions quickly with fast casting. And for example, the Necromancer has Soul Reaping, which means every time an enemy dies, the Necromancer gains energy. So the Necromancer can keep casting skills as long as enemies around him die. So that's really beneficial. Will you stay in Pre-Searing? Ooh, why did you ask that question? I don't know. What do you guys want? Oh. All right. So we got to go to the Ashford Abbey now. So let's go there first. I don't know. You see, a friend of mine, the same friend that played Guild Wars 1 with me, he's still a very close friend. We see each other every other week or so. He said, "Hey, you know what I got? A new gaming PC. You know what I'm gonna play? Exactly, a 20-year-old game. That's what I'm going to play." So, so we're going to play Guild Wars 1 this Sunday together, and I'm not quite sure if I should stay in Pre-Searing with this one. I already got the achievement for Pre-Searing, so that's good. So I don't have to do it for the achievements, but it's really good. And to clarify, you have Pre-Searing and the normal world, and the Pre-Searing basically, without spoiling too much, is this really peaceful area before all hell comes loose. All right. What you're seeing now, I accepted a quest, and it's called the Monks mission, and it's going to send me to the Catacombs, right? So it's right over here. Let me see what's the time. All right. So what I'm going to do, I think my main quest, my primary quest, also takes me to the Catacombs. So I'm going to travel to Ascalon City first, update my quests, and then return here, because else I need to enter the Catacombs a couple times. And as you can see, also there are also a little bit more quests all around. And what you see right here, I got 2 monk skills as well. I got Bane Signet, which is a smiting prayers skill, and I got Horizon of Healing. And Horizon of Healing just heals me or an ally, and Bane Signet just deals damage to an enemy. But because it's a smiting skill, it hurts undead way more. So I think the damage is doubled. But I'm not sure if this is undead. But it is, if the foe is attacking, the foe is knocked down. So you can knock down foes if the foe is attacking. Oh. Sir Titus wants you to take on a second profession before you face the Jar, right? So here is the thing I just talked about. I'd like to go for a second profession. So what are we going to do? Warrior. You could choose Warrior, but it's pretty useless, right? So on one hand, I'm a caster and I can't find. Same goes for Ranger, but you can have a pet. I don't know. It never really works out. You could go for Monk, as I'm showing right now, because you have both casters, but I don't really need to heal. And what remains is the Elementalist or the Necromancer. The Elementalist can bump up my energy, for example, and use elemental skills, which is really fun. Plus, they're quite energy intensive, and I got some skills to rip energy. Or I could go for the necromancer and curse people and get more minions. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So I think there's a small delay on the stream, so I'm just gonna walk around a bit and take the next next quest real quick. So go for the elementalist or necromancer. And the really fun thing is you can swap it later on, so you're never stuck, right? You can, so if I choose necromancer now, I can always choose elementalist later. So, all right, so let me see. There are a couple of other quests here. But my primary quest is a second profession. I'm thinking necromancer, but just bump anything in the chat if you want, and else I'm just gonna go for elementalist or necromancer. I just don't know yet. We just have to ask what we want to do, and then it just redirects us to the right what's it called, right profession trainer, so to say. I think I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. I'm feeling necromancer. Necromancer Munben can be found in the catacombs behind Ashford Abbey. So I thought so that I had to go to the catacombs. And you can also fast travel like you can in Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2, right? So yeah, let's head on over to the catacombs now, because we have 3 skills there. 3 quests. We have the monk's mission, and we got the necromancer thingy. All right, so these are the catacombs. So we have Paulus here. He has his own quest, and I got necromancer Mun here. All right. So I got a quest. I think this is a general quest. It's not a necromancer quest. And I got the necromancer novice. All right. Teach me the necromancer skills. There you go. So now I got the necromancer skills, and it seems that my monk skills have disappeared as well. Oh, I'm going to... You can't really take 2, but I'm doing 2 quests at the same time now, because I have a necromancer quest running and I have a monk quest, which are basically the the opposites of each other. And here we have a restless corpse. So let me just... Oh, there you go. You used the holy skill. That one's gone. Ah, look at that. That's interesting. So there's a corpse here, right? And what I can do, I can reanimate that corpse into a bone horror. So there you go. I have another ally, and it's a bone horror, which will attack the same items that the same... What's it called? Same enemies that I'm attacking. So let's follow. What's it called? Oh, there's a spirit there. It's helping us. And what's really good to notice, they have a short lifespan, so they will eventually die. The what's it called? The bone minions, the bone horrors. And what's really good to know is that the corpses here, they do not count as a corpse, so to say, meaning they I can't raise the dead from there. And to quickly explain the skills I got. Damn it, I need my monk skills for this really, because look at my health. I need an enemy to drain health right now, and that monk skill would be useful. So I got a couple new skills. I got poison, by the way. The poison was swampy. I got life siphon, which drains health from... Uh-oh, Paulus, don't. Paulus, don't. Uh-oh. I can't heal him now. Oh, God. Oh god. You can actually fail quests here, right? Uh-oh. So, okay, let's just explain the skills and just pray for Paulus to make it, right? So I got Life Siphon, which drains health, and the amount of health drained is gained by me, right? So you basically just a life steal. And I also got Deadly Swarm, which is a curse that I can cast on someone, and then it immediately damages that foe, and it spreads to other people, other enemies as well. Come on, Paulus, you can do it. Oh man, look at that. This is... Ooh. Look at his health. Oh man. As you can see, my bone horror is already gone. Yeah, fusion. I now am exploring pre-searing for the first time, which is insane. Yeah, I know, it's really good. So I think Necromancer Mun is still waiting for us, and I think Paulus is already almost done with his quest. So I think Paulus is just gonna walk back. I'm just gonna escort him to the end, because if I leave now, for example, then I have to redo that. I have to redo the quest. I don't mind that much, but I'd rather be efficient, right? I'd rather be efficient. Okay. Wait, by the way, do we have a couple of guild... Are you guys playing Guild Wars 2 as well, the people in here? Because I still have gem codes. So if you want gem codes for the Guild Wars 2 store, let me know, because I got a couple. I'll just pump them in the chat during live stream. So I just my quest just updated, so I got Amongst mission done, so we can continue and help Necromancer Mun, and we also have to look for a Moa, and a Moa is a bird. So I think Mun is here. Yeah, there she is. Okay, there we go. We can move on through the Catacombs. So I'm just gonna steal their health. Actually, there was a really good moment to call Deadly Swarm. As you can see, this really drains my energy. So when I use 2 skills, then it goes really fast with my energy. So you really have to manage your energy there. Moving on. So we have another corpse right here. Let's just empathy that one and auto attack him. There you go. And there's another corpse there, so it's a devourer corpse, so it can raise another bone minion, a bone horror. You also have bone minions, those are smaller. Swarm real quick. And with the minions you can go insane if you have a proper necromancer build. I think you can keep like I don't know what the max was, but I'm sure you could keep at least 12 minions at the same time. So you really have that army going. And what I also really like about like the original Guild Wars is this grand statue of Granth, for example. Everything looks big for some reason, you know? Everything feels really big. Okay, so I got a bone. And a bone is used as a crafting material for later on. But that's not something we're going into this stream, sadly, I think. So yeah. Okay. Mun, where are we going? Are you ready? Ready? Oh, there's another devourer. I don't know what Necromancer Mun is doing, but she's standing still there. So I'm gonna raise another minion. And I'm gonna wait a couple seconds and I'm gonna raise another one. And these are level 1 right now, so they are really small and they die really quickly. So they are a bit of a gimmick right now. Don't want to say gimmick, but they tank the damage for me. That's really nice, but they're not as effective as if you were a necromancer, for example. So what you usually see with build crafting later on is that... Oh, look at that, look at that. Wait. This is part of the quest. This is a trap. And in order to disable the trap, you need to summon a minion. And the minion is going to walk over. There you go. I think I can resummon it. Oh, there are 2 corpses there. Oh, I see. There's a human corpse on it as well. Oh, so we have a tomb nightmare there. That's something we need to get rid of. Of course we need to get rid of that. And in Guild Wars 2 you would say just jump off and walk around, but you can't jump in Guild Wars 1. And what this really reminds me of, right? This reminds me of these old dungeons in World of Warcraft as well, right? Cool. So I got a bone staff, which is another weapon. Is there anything here at the end? I don't think there is. And sometimes when you kneel at specific places here, I don't think this is the case here. It will summon a spirit, for example. Spirits to give you a buff or something. Usually of the avatar you're kneeling for. It usually happens in statues. I think we can try it later on. So that's good. That's good. Alright. Let's move up. And back to the outpost. So I think we also have the MOA thingy, right? Alright, so the quest says I have to be in the Catacombs, and what I'm opening right now is my mini-map. My mini-map is basically a compass, but enlarged, and then it shows me the quest objectives when I'm in an instanced version of the game, right? So I need to find a MOA in these Catacombs. Alright. You will not be able to change your mind. I won't be changing my mind because I know I can change this later on in the game. So I'm going to be a necromancer. Half necromancer. And if you look at my skills right now, I also have trait lights basically for blood magic, death magic and curses. But what is missing is soul reaping, which is a necromancer only attribute, which buffs my energy gain when something dies. So let's see, how do I get there? I think I already see it. I have to walk back a little bit and then I think it's, can I draw? Oh, I can't draw on the minimap. Oh. Completely forgot it. Alright. I think we have to move to the right here and then walk the path of mana a little bit. Let me see, there's also another quest. I think it's Rites of Remembrance. Oh, alright, that's along the way. So let's do Rites of Remembrance first, because that's really close by. And then we will move on to the prize Moa bird, which is, I think we have to go to the left here. And for Rites of the Remembrance, oh, to the right. We need to go to the right here. This is a, do I need to lit this? Oh, yes, I need to light that up, so that's good. Do I need to go in here? Wait, let's see. Let's see if there are candles here. If they're not, then they're probably both in the same area as the Moa is. So let's just have a look. Gotta be quick though. So the quest marker is pointing me towards this way. Oh, so yeah, there is one. There you go. Is there another one here? Yeah, there's another one here. So I'm gonna pause for a second here and just get my health up a little bit because I don't have self-healing right now. Well, I do have self-healing, but I only have self-healing when there are enemies nearby. Wait, what's this? Ah, look at that. So this is a statue of Grenth. And if I kneel there, it will summon an avatar of Grenth. Usually. I'm not gonna promise it. No, there's no avatar of Grenth here. It's only at specific statues. Or not yet. So later on in endgame, in the end game of this game, you need those, what's it called? Statues to gain certain buffs or gain access to the underworld and stuff. So that's they really become important at some point. And if, as you can see in the top right, where my name is, it says ME/N. What does that mean? It means that I'm a mesmer, that's my primary profession, /necromancer. And other players can see that too. So other people can see that I'm a mesmer, and my secondary profession is a necromancer. But usually in most cases really is that you really... Wait, where do I need to go? Oh, really? Do you need to go that way? Darn it. Oh, I need to return to Mana, who's over there. Okay. So what usually happens when you're choosing a profession is, you know what? No, we'll go to Mana first. Is that usually you use one or two skills of the other profession just because they fit your build really well. It's not like that you use half the skills of one profession and half the skills of another. There were, back in the day, I think they are still there, Necromancer Ritualist builds, right? So the Necromancer and the Ritualist from Guild Wars factions. And the Ritualist could heal as well. And the Necromancer benefited from enemies dying, so to say, or defeating enemies. So what happened was, if you were in a team that could kill really quickly... Alright, there you go, I'm level 3 right now. That could defeat enemies really quickly, you could keep healing in really intense situations. So what happened was that you were a necromancer, but your whole bar was full with ritualist skills. So that was really fun. So I'm just gonna bump up my domination magic a little bit, my fast casting a little bit, because then I can cast my skills a little faster. I'm also going to put a point in death magic for now, because, well, just for fun. And as you can see, it's locked right now, so I can't change it. But when I leave, when I get back to an outpost, I can just really easily change it. So you're not really locked in. It's like you're like a skill tree in World of Warcraft Classic, for example. You really have to reset your skills for money. Yeah, that's not the case here. You just go to an outpost and just change it to whatever you like. It's not that punishing. Okay, so we need to go to the Moa bird, and then we already seen quite a bit of the Catacombs then. So let's see, it's over there. Let's navigate our way through it. And we're level 3 now, so we can handle a couple of enemies, so that's it's not a big deal. If I were to die, by the way, it's also not that big of a deal, right? So what would happen is there are, for example, you don't see them on the map right now, but there are statues where you could be revived. So once you die, you will just respawn at that statue, but you will also have a penalty, and that penalty expires at a short period of time. Which that penalty reduces your damage and healing, for example. So yeah, you just need to be careful when playing, because if you happen to die, you have that little penalty to deal with for a bit. Wait, where should we go? Should we go down? I think we should go down. And the other thing, I'm talking a lot by the way, is you can really relax while playing, because you can just click and then your character moves to that specific location. It's not, you don't really use your W, A, S, and D skills here. That's good to know. So because I leveled up my death magic as well, I also can summon a level 2 Bone Horror right now. So it's a little stronger, a little bit more health. Let me see, where do I need to go? Yeah, that way. I think there are more quests here, but not available to us right now. Or maybe for monks there are also some specific quests. So some quests are locked for specific professions. It's not really that big of a deal. It's usually a quest where you learn new skills, for example. So we can take out enemies pretty quickly with Empathy and Deathly Swarm here. Just gonna collect these as well because we can sell these later. There we go. Get rid of that one. A Tribal Blade. It's pretty sweet. I keep opening my normal map, but that's not just what I want. I want to look at the mini-map. So there are a couple enemies here. No, this one's undead. So we can summon minions from that. And what I also really need to do is need to wait with my Empathy, because when I cast Empathy right away, the curse is already gone, so to say, before the enemy can attack. So I just waste a lot of energy. So I can cast Empathy now because he's attacking. Too bad these are all, what's it called? Undead. Let's heal a little bit there. Maybe use Life Siphon. So I get like a little tick here that regenerates my health, and he has the same, but then it rips health from him. Oh geez, I just pulled 2. I mean, what's it called? I pulled 3. Okay, wait, I'm gonna curse the other one. I'm just gonna auto attack this one to get it. There. Summon a minion. Empathy again. And just atrophies it a little bit to get some of my health back. So as you can see, we really need to start using some skills now. Oh my god, my inventory is full. Well, don't really want to drop anything. Oh wait, this one is really good. It gives me 3 energy and 5 extra armor, so should wear that one. Let me see, do we have a better wand? This one is 3 to 5 damage with a 20% modifier. It's 4 to 6, so these are better. This is 3 to 5, but it halves the recharge of my skills with a 5% chance. So yeah, so we need to swap our gear around a little bit, but that's fine. I think we're almost at the MOA, by the way. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I don't need to go that way. I have to go this way. Really. Let's take that skeletal limb, right? Alright, got that one gone. So, our inventory is full. That's quite self-explanatory, but I can still pick up coins and stuff. So that's good. You know what? If you ever have like, I wish like Guild Wars 1 had like some sort of sequel, like made by the same people. Maybe it's not called Guild Wars or something, but I just really like this the strategy, and so I really like the aesthetic of this game. I'm not feeling like I'm playing an outdated game or something, you know? Well, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I need to pay a little bit of attention here because I was losing a lot of health. trading blows for a bit. Ooh. So I think that's a better wand, actually. So I think I want to drop this. Okay, there you go. So the fun thing here is as well, you can drop stuff and it's not destroyed. So other people can pick it up if they are with you in a party. I want to get rid of these guys. I don't like them. So here you can see that Deadly Swarm just spread. Empathy just does a lot of damage there. Yeah, too bad I can't pick these up because I think they are worth more. I'm just gonna drop the flute for now and pick up these things because they are worth more. And the Moa should be up here. And the good thing is we don't have to walk all the way back once we are done, right? Uh-oh. I think you already knew what happened, right? See, this is what I miss in modern games. Like when you walk into a hall and it feels really empty and aesthetic and I don't know, it has this ominous vibe to it. I'm just missing that. I want that back in games. Last time I had that was in Baldur's Gate, but with Baldur's Gate you really play from above, to be fair, and then yeah, that's different. So we're done with the quest right now. With Trouble in the Woods, and we don't have to walk all the way back. So I'm just gonna kill this one, get rid of it. We can just... Ooh. Damn it. That's also a good item. Just get rid of this one. There you go. I could just travel to Ashford Abbey by double clicking. So that's really good. There we have it. There we have it. Alright. Okay, let's talk to Brother Menlo first, because we kind of betrayed him by going for the Necromancer. I cannot allow you to trade as a monk. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. Whoops. Alright, so the second profession. And we need to talk to Bitney here. Okay. Alright. Bitney was just outside of Ashford Abbey here, so I also like this. When you leave or enter an area, it says Lakeside County Explorable Area. It just gives like that little extra vibe, like in a movie or something. I don't know. So let's tell him the bad news that we found his Moa, but not in the way we suspected. Oh, Devona has another quest for us as well. So there are plenty of quests here. Oh, darn it. Wait, I need to sell some stuff first, because I can't take his rewards then. Alright. So the merchant is over here. Oh, that was quick, sorry. I really quickly went to Ascalon City. It's just still in my muscle memory, I guess. I don't think I have to explain how to sell stuff, because it's pretty straightforward. Gonna sell everything. We don't really need anything from this. What you could do is you could buy an identification kit, so which we will do right now. And what you can do with an identification kit, for example, this tribal blade is unidentified, and so it has stats that cannot be seen. And when I identify it, it says highly salvageable. So once we salvage it, which we can do with a salvage kit over here, which I don't have enough money for, but I'm going to show you anyway by selling this real quick. And this one is 3 coins, and it also increases in value once you identify it. So yeah, there you go. It's 5 now. And when I buy a salvage kit and I salvage it, it gives me more materials, right? But I can't store them just yet. So I just have to either keep them in my backpack or delete them. Or yeah, I can't store them in a bank just yet. So yeah, let's head back to Pitney real quick. Let's head back to Pitney. Okay, good. There we go. And never forget to enjoy the music here as well. It's really good. And sometimes you might even find tracks of the original Guild Wars in Guild Wars 2. Because they reused a couple of those tracks. It's really nice. So there you go. So we have Trouble in the Woods, Tithe for Ashford Abbey. I'm gonna take these. Just gonna take them and let's do the Grawl thingy first, right? Just gonna play for a little longer and just let me know when what you want to see and we'll see. My girlfriend just came home anyway. We'll stick around for a bit. Play through this great game. Oh, hold on, that's my bad. Oh. So what you see right here, we have a couple of Grawl here, and Devonna also said, what are Char doing beyond the wall, right? That's what you just popped up in there. And you can see right there, there's a big brown cat-like figure, which is a Char, of course. But it also has a green tint. And what that means is it is a boss. And it is a ranger boss. And if it were to be a Mesmer boss, for example, then it would be purple instead. So each boss has their own distinct color. It's really cool. So it's running away right now. I think that was intended because we had to get rid of the Grawl here. Alright. Let me see, is the quest done? No, she's still fighting. We're still fighting. Hey, why is he attacking me? There you go. Get out of here. As you can see, I lose my health pretty quickly, so you really have to manage it. It's way more punishing than games nowadays. Just summoning some minions, but they'll be gone anyway in a bit. Okay, so Devona gave us some experience. Let me see, where do these quests go? So these go to Green Hills, which is the next area. Opposition for the King, same stuff. So let's head and do our primary quest real quick. We can talk to Armin Saberlin. Okay, leveled up again. Now we need to talk to Sir Titus. Alright, so we got some extra points. I'm just gonna put some more in domination. And I'm just gonna leave that point open for now. If I... no. Sometimes you need more points to What's this? Oh, this is fun. Wait. Ah, no. Okay. So, what Fusion asked to start is, do you want to leave everything behind? And this is really the transition quest, where you head over from this, what's it called? This area. I mean, what's it called? This peaceful area to a war-torn area. And yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. We're just gonna do a couple quests here. So let's head to Green Hills County real quick. Okay, good. So Haver's Den is here as well with another quest. So you can keep on taking quests. I'm just gonna take everything here. A new Mesmer trainer. Well, we need that. Ah. This one is also pretty interesting. So this quest teaches us the Resurrection Signet. And... wait, where is it? Ah, I see. So you need to go into town and... go out here with an ally, and either one of us has to die, and then they can resurrect me. And this is Gwen, who's a key figure. Oh, damn it. I think I dropped her flute before. I could have just given the flute. I think it's still over there. So let's just she's following us, right? Gwen's flute. Wait, hold on. Let's just grab the flute real quick. And Gwen really is a key figure because she becomes more important later in the story. But also, like, there are plenty of references in Guild Wars 2 as well of Gwen. I just miss those games, right? Like, where you can just have like 8 skills and just walk around like I am right now. I think the flute was here somewhere, right? I think there was. She said something about the opposite side of the river, but... I think the red iris flower, I thought, was also quite important for her. On the other side, were there too many monsters? So the monsters are a bit low level here, so they won't hurt us. Other side. Oh, so, oh, there it is. It's a broken flute. There it is. We got it. We got it. All right. Let's turn it in. Hey there, Gwen. Alright, and now she's going to follow us because she wants to. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. I'm going to go to the new Mesmer trainer as well because we can learn a couple new skills there. And I think you can buy skills as well here. Okay, the Rogue Bull. I still remember where it is. It's right down here. Okay, and here you have 2 new skills. Let me just move these around. Put you there, put you there, put you there. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we got 2 more skills, and these are also skills to hurt enemies. So we got Conjure Phantasm, which gives your enemies a really rapid health degeneration, but it's just for 2 seconds for now. And you can extend it. And you also have Imagine Burden, which just slows your enemy down for 5 seconds. So we have a couple of bandit fire starters here. So I'm just gonna show the Oh no, there you go. Wait, there's an enemy here. So as you have to pay close attention there. His health deteriorates really quickly, but he's also a strong elementalist. So as you can see, it's my health is going down real quick. So we need to get him first. There you go. Let's raise a bone horror from him real quick. So elementalists are pretty strong. They need a lot of energy. They need a lot of energy just to use their skills. But once they use their skill, it's going to hurt. So the bull is down there, I remember. There it is. We need to get rid of that. Let's get rid of these first. I'm not quite sure if they are hostile. No, they weren't. Just gonna use them for a couple bone horrors real quick. Same with this guy over here. Alright. Now let's get rid of the bull here. It's level 5, so it's a little bit above our level, but I think we can handle it. Summon empathy on him. So it's really good because the bone horrors are used to are tanking right now. Let's use Deadly Swarm real quick. Okay, we got rid of the rogue bull. And now we can go to the Mesmer Trainer, and I think we can unlock a couple new skills there, but they will cost money, and I think I spent like most of my money on salvage kits just there. So, whoops. It happens to the best. Where can I learn more skills? Mesmer. Vessar. Oh no, Vessar can teach us more skills. And he's in another area. So there are only, I think, 2 towns here, and I think there are 2 more, but I can't quite recall where they were. So let's go with adventure. Opposition to the king. Let's head on over there. Let's do that. So, imagine burden really about that skill. I don't really use it that much. It's used to slow enemies down, but I usually try and kill them beforehand. So, remember when I was talking about that wall? This is the entrance to that wall. So you can go to the Northlands, where there are plenty of char. I could do so, but I'd probably die in a couple hits. To open it, you'll need a companion. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's what it was. So, in order to... what's it called? In order to go to the other side, you need to go to Ascalon here. So, the town where other players are chilling. And you need one of you needs to open the gate so the other one can enter. And once you're through, I think you both can go through, by the way, but... These elementalists hit hard, these fire starters. Look at my health. Oh, damn. They are strong. They are strong. It's alright now. So here's the next area. It should be right around the corner here. Right around the corner. Oh, there's a statue of Balthazar. We know him from Guild Wars 2. And now we head on over to the next area. Green Hills County. And we have another quest here. There are plenty of quests. Opposition to the king. The only royalist is Good loyalist is a dead loyalist. Alright, great. I'm not sure. Is this a big area? I think it was. I think it is. Dresden. Opposition to the king, so... Alright, so we need to go back. So I think this is another... In the Catacombs. Alright, so a new skill has been added. So... now I got 2 more skills, necromancer skills. But I can't equip them, so I can now choose to switch it up right now, or all right, let me see what I want to do. So I can choose for vampiric touch, but then I need to get really close to an enemy, or I can choose blood renewal and keep that one in, but then that rips 15% of my health and it gives me health regeneration. I think I'm gonna go with that because then I don't need to get close to enemies. It's a little bit more risk, but let's keep it at this. This one asks me to go to the Catacombs. That's not something we're going to do right now. I think. I'm actually quite sure that there were more outposts here, but let's just explore a little bit further. Now I'm getting a lot of hits here. We'll manage. Just need to play this smart. There you go, two down with Deadly Swarm. Let's get this one down with Deadly Swarm too. I think we're going to go to Barrett. I'm actually sure that there was another outpost right here. Look at this, all this green stretch land. So this is the wall right here. It's basically White Walker-ish. Look at it, how long it is. It stretches all the way to the end. We can't go there though, but it goes pretty far. So let's stay on the path for now because there's not much here, just a couple of Grawl. And I think there are more quests down here. Oh, we have stone elementals here. Also, Gwen is still following us. There she is. Right, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. So since these are level 1, they do not attack us right away. And as you can see on my minimap, there are currently quite a lot of enemies here. They're all level 1, so they won't really hurt us. But if we were to fight them all, well, then we'd have plenty of things to do. I'm quite sure there must be an outpost here somewhere. So let's look for that. You know what would be fun? I could use Deadly Swarm on these, right? See how effective it is now. It spreads to others. Yeah, there you go. So let's regenerate my health a little bit and just use Deadly Swarm again. Oh, now it touches others. Well, luckily these are all level 1. Now it's going to spread to others as well, probably. Yeah. Alright, so we need to get rid of these now. Let's just get rid of them all. Just keep casting Deadly Swarm. Who gives a damn? Just gonna pick up a couple items as well. So we get a little better. So it's fun that the game gives me a tip to use Imagine Burden. So I can keep my enemies at a distance, which is really a useful tip, honestly, but well, I played this game so much. I kind of know what I can handle, you know. Oh, I think the outpost is over there. So let's head over there. So let me know if you still have any like questions or something then, because I think I'm gonna take a little break now. I think I'm gonna explore Ascalon a little further, and let's see if you guys are up for more streams, because then I will just leave this character as is, and else I think I might just explore on my own if you guys are not into it. So we'll see. My throat is also a little bit sore, man. I've been talking all day already, so. Yeah, there it is. So when you see an outpost, there's always like this misty glow, which is like a portal, and it's a really, really small outpost. I think it's I can't recall the name. So when I happen to die, you will spawn back here, by the way, so it's not that punishing. It's basically your waypoint. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's only this bit is the outpost, so it's really small, but you can fast travel here. So now I can fast travel really quickly from here to here. So that's really beneficial. And there's quests. The True King. Your inventory's full. Wait, hold on. This guy can help me with that. I should salvage a couple things first, I think. So I'm not gonna... identify stuff. Shouldn't identify stuff, but I'm not gonna salvage everything because I just don't have enough space to keep everything in my inventory. So sell all that junk. I got 81 coins right now. I think it's just called gold. Yeah, it's just called gold. Alright, so let's just head back to Ascalon for a second, and I'm just gonna... Oh, there's Fort Rannick. That's something where you can go. Alright. And then I'm just gonna cut the stream for now and just relax for a bit, and probably I'll be back later. Just keep an eye on the channel. Let me know if you want more Guild Wars Reforged. I'm definitely up for it, but I'm definitely gonna be playing Guild Wars Reforged for a bit. It's just, I'm not sure if we're going to stream it. Depends on what you guys want to do. So just let me know. And yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.